We're almost to the end of our interview, and I wonder if you could tell me, when you do have time together, what do you do for fun?
You know, we have a pretty good arrangement that's developed over the years, you know, and if we're doing, when we do have free time, we both understand we have our own interests. And she doesn't begrudge me going out and spending all day long for several days working, you know, shooting my bow and working on arrows and making stuff out in my shop or whatever. And she's in there doing her quilt thing, which I don't understand, but you know, I mean, you know, but then she doesn't want to make arrows, you know, so.
Go figure. I know.
You know, so that's good. But then there's the other side too. I mean, we have wonderful grandchildren. And we like to travel and visit the grandkids.
Road trips. That's our favorite thing to do together, is go on a road trip.
Road trips are fun. We like to drive to where we go and just take our time getting there. And usually it's on the way down to Arizona to visit the grandkids. You know, take a stop through Vegas over to, you know, to Disneyland, and then down to, you know, whatever. But
yeah, the Disneyland's for me, not for the grandkids.
Yeah,
I thought it was.
Oh, no.
How many grandkids are there?
19 of them, and they are in different places. There's some are here in Washington, some are in Indiana, and some are in Arizona. So
thank God for his pocketbook too, because
yeah,
if
right.
they all lived here,
yeah,
we'd be living in a shack, and I'd be buying them stuff all the time.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's hard not to spoil them.
But,
they're great. In fact, we had a granddaughter get married this last year. I can't even hardly believe that.
Yeah.
And she's not 10 either.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, you think of them as awfully young, but
she's 22.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's one of our favorite. We've done, we like to travel. You know, we've done a few cruises and things like that. That's a lot of fun.
Oh, I love that.
Nobody can get to you on a boat.
Yeah, you know, that's, you know, and that's pretty nice. And she had to break my arm at first to go, but then we went and had a good time, and have done a few since that time. It's a neat thing to do. We like movies.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do you have a particular genre that you fight over who gets to see what, or do you like the same?
I'm not, you know.
He's not big on action films.
Too much action in your real
life?
No, the phony action films. I drive her nuts. I go, you can't do that.
But he's really a good sport on chick flicks.
Yeah.
Seriously,
really?
yes.
That's a big point.
I know,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, of course she tries at TV commercials, so I mean, you know, but I like a lot of stuff based on true stories.
Like we just went and saw Red Tails.
Yeah, Red Tails, that was fantastic, you know.
Tuskegee Airmen.
Yeah.
Yes, that was good.
But you know, if you got true tales or classics, you know, I wish they would do a rewrite of Grapes of Wrath. I would love to see somebody do a remake of Grapes of Wrath. It's one of the greatest books ever written of all time, and the movie, well, you know, was good for its time. But today, I could imagine what they would do in producing that, making that book into a modern day movie. Those are the types of things that I like to watch. Stuff that are based on true stories, stuff that are based on historical events and things like that.
But he is a good sport, because if I want to see something, he will go with me. Won't you?
Yeah, The Notebook was a great movie. You know, The Notebook was a great movie. Fried Green Tomatoes. You know.
Yeah. See.
We need to clone
he's
you.
up. I know. He's really good about that.
Yeah.
Really good about that. In fact, in our family, you know how normally they say the wife can hardly get the remote away from. He never gets the remote, but he doesn't want it.
Don't want it.
He goes, no, here, you know, so I'm the one with the remote control all the time. And he goes, no, you do it. I don't know how to change it, because we have like 3 different remotes to watch television. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we come from an era where all you did was pull the knob to turn it on. And
I do remember that.
Yeah.
You turn it this way to get it to go up.
Exactly. You know.
Yeah.
Now you got to have 12 remotes and 13 systems to.
And a teenager.
Yeah. And a teenager. Yeah, that's what we're missing as a teenager.
We do. Well, it's good to know who's in charge. Whoever has the remote has the field, I guess, right? Isn't that like
well, my father-in-law has a great line. Great line. It's, if Mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy.
That's right.
You know.
So true.
I live by that.
So true.
So true.
So true.
And on that note, we're so glad that we could do this today, and thank you so much for inviting us into your home and sharing a little bit about your life. And I just feel so privileged to have a chance to have this time with you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.